Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll a desk, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Yeah, yeah. Roll a desk, you pullin', now you know. Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll a desk, we ballin' to the max. Fresh like I got a contract. Moving through the city, we be going. Yeah, yeah. Roll a desk, you pullin', now you know. Yo, what is up, fans? How y'all doing out there? What's good? Welcome. We're here. We're live. We're back. Sorry it took so long. Well, I guess it's not sorry to y'all because y'all didn't know that we was gonna do this. Cause shout out to the barber B Lee for hooking us up, having us look mad handsome out here. But
I ain't had my hair cut in I don't even like a month.
I've definitely been getting my hair cut every week. It. Shout out to my guy B Lee. Make sure you go and you find that man on Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. B Lee Barber with Beats.
No, that's not that man Instagram, bro. That man Instagram.
He changed it all the time, so it'd be hard for me.
That man Instagram is B BEE.
What's up, Paul? How you doing, man?
Lee period life.
Okay, yeah. So
shout out B Lee. Go holler at B Lee if you live in the Los Angeles County area.
Yep. Or in Vegas because he always in Vegas. But anyways, man, it's Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. We here. We live. We back. Tonight, just gonna have a quick episode. Talk for about 30 minutes. Just talk about kind of what's been going on. We finally got a chance to see Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. We got an apology from Kyrie for his absences. We got to see the Bucks lose to the Lakers again.
We got to see Colin Sexton do his best Kyrie impression.
Colin Sexton was sexing them boys.
Making love to them.
He was making love to them.
Making sweet love.
Yeah, man, Colin Sexton turned into a goddamn. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that out loud on this shit. That motherfucker was going crazy on them. For real, he turned like, Kyrie, you my son. That's what happened. I didn't even know Kyrie pointed to his ring finger. What you pointing to your ring finger?
He pointed because apparently they did like a tribute. So Cleveland is one of the is one of the arenas that allows fans in the stadium. Mm-hmm. So apparently it might have been Kyrie's first time back in Cleveland since he threw the bullshit to Gordon Hayward.
Okay. Because
he usually don't play them games. So I think they did like some type of video tribute to Kyrie, and that's why he pointed at his ring finger.
Oh, okay.
Because they did the video tribute to
Because the way
Kyrie.
Everybody on the internet was like he saw Colin Sexton was like, yeah, I got a ring, boy.
Nah, that's not what happened. Apparently they, like I said, they did some type of video tribute.
Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, but how you feeling about Kyrie? Somebody in the comment section asked us, and they were like, "What do you think should?" Well, basically, they asked, "Do you think that they should trade him before the trade deadline?"
No, like Kyrie came back after being on the street. Well, not on the street, but like not playing for 2 weeks and gave you 37 points.
Yeah.
Now he got cooked by Colin Sexton, but Kyrie not really there for defense in general. But he came back and gave you 37 points. No, like when we talk about a top, at worst, 20 player in the NBA. Personally, I think top 15, but at worst, talking about the top 20 player in the NBA. And no, like you don't find many Kyries. Ain't many Kyries just walking the street.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, and also, it's no point in trading him right now. Like if you want to trade him, James Harden is proof that you can get rid of a bad contract. So why would you trade him now when you haven't even seen what your potential could be?
To be fair, Kyrie has one more year left on his deal, really, anyway.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, okay.
One more year, then it's the player option, which these days everybody declines.
I mean, yeah, but even more to that point, why would you trade him now? You would trade him next year.
I agree.
Like I'm not trading Kyrie. I mean,
the thought process of trading him now would be whatever team gets 2 years of Kyrie, but you shouldn't trade Kyrie in general, bro.
Kyrie don't need to be traded again.
He don't.
If Kyrie get traded again, he gon' what player have been on a lot of teams? They gonna turn Kyrie into Jamal Crawford out here, boy. He gonna be out here dropping 50 on the goddamn Orlando Magic. Or they gonna have that man on one of the new expansion teams.
He don't need to be traded, man.
I mean, he don't not need to be traded either. He also gotta do better about it, bro. He really does. And the Rockets also traded for Kevin Porter Jr., which is interesting. I don't know what's going on in Houston right now.
They restarting.
They got a problem.
Nah, they don't have. They're just restarting, bro. It's just they in the process trying to restart. I think the Kevin Porter trade is good. I think that he needed a change of scenery. Thing with Kevin Porter is not talent, because clearly he has talent. It's his mind. And that's going back to, well, I think he went to USC. Mm-hmm. It's going back to USC. I mean, he got suspended, I think, for 10 games or something at USC because he did something. Him getting his mind and, getting his head right. Now, obviously, he's a young guy. I think he's 20, 21 years old. If he's even 21 years old.
Yeah.
He's young. It's like, man, just get your mind right, and he know how to play basketball. So for Houston, I mean, yeah, it's great. Who did they trade to Cleveland for him?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it can't be
I don't know.
much.
Hold on. I didn't fucked up the damn thumbnail for the whole shit. Go ahead. Keep talking. I got to fix the thumbnail. I'm sorry. It's showing Ashley and Michael Razil right now instead of us. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm assuming it can't be much, but yeah, I mean, that's a good deal for him. So, yeah, we saw that happen. There's been more COVID cancellations, obviously. I think Memphis got their next 4 games canceled. Everyone's like, pause the season. I'm not in agreement with that. I think that's why they built the schedule in thirds. For the sake of our business, don't pause the season. Not even that. Like, whenever I say pause the season, I went and I did some research on what sports did during the 1918 pandemic. You know what they did? Played. Baseball played the entire season. They were sending baseball players out there with masks on the diamond. I can find a picture. It's a picture of them literally on the diamond with masks on. Really? In 1918? In 1918. Okay. The reason why they played college football in 1918 was because the president said it would help with the morale of the country. Because the war was still winding down. And they was mad at the. Never mind. I'm not even gonna mention that guy's name no more. That is actually one thing I thought about that when but because that was definitely his thing, and everybody's like, "Fuck you!" It said it would help with the apparent and they did a whole hockey season, and the only reason they stopped was because 2 people got hospitalized when they got to the Stanley Cup. Okay. Babe Ruth caught the Spanish flu twice in one season. I did not know that. Playing. Damn, you did some good ass research. No, I went and Googled. This is some good ass research. I went and Googled sports during the 1918 pandemic just to see how they handled things. Okay, this is some very good research. Kept playing. Okay. So obviously, I think we have a lot more technology than what we had in 1918. We got a lot more technology. Back then, your ass gets sick. Babe Ruth had the Spanish flu twice in one season. The Big Bambino, they don't call him there for no reason. Apparently, that's wild. Apparently, the World Series between Boston and the Cubs in 1918 is the reason for the Boston outbreak of Spanish flu. Allegedly, they can't prove it. Oh, because everybody went to the games. Yeah, they can't prove it, but they say that is the reason why. And Boston ended up having one of the biggest outbreaks of Spanish flu in the country. Wow. Boston and Philly as well. So I assume the NBA prepared for this. It's not like, there were 11 new cases out of 500 people. What's that, 5% of the league basically? Yeah. It's not like it's rampant and out of control. Yeah. Obviously the Wizards, but again, that's the Wizards' problem. Everybody else should be punished because the Wizards couldn't. I don't know what they did. Maybe they didn't abide by the rules. Maybe they were just unlucky. I don't know. But everybody else shouldn't be punished because of something that you did. Mm-hmm. So, again, I think the league is doing the best they can with this situation. Like, I think everybody knew. Even, going into the season, Ty Lue talked about being able to adapt. Mm-hmm. I think everybody knew this season would be different and be unlike any other. Yeah, I agree. And also, just you providing some historical context that actually changes things a lot. Because even if you're thinking about them doing that 100 years ago, we should be able to do better than that. Better than that, bro. Literally, Babe Ruth caught it twice in one season. Twice in the season. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel you 100%. I don't think they need to at this point, literally, the only reason why I was really for them stopping the season was because it was a whole bunch of Negroes out here protesting because we watched another black man get murdered at the hands of the police. So I'm thinking, all right, it's a pandemic out here. We gonna keep protesting. Everybody just gonna keep getting sicker and sicker. And why do we need to go play basketball at a time like this? Now that they're past it and the world is past it, and we are trying to turn over a quote unquote new leaf. Let them keep playing basketball, bro. You started. Let them keep playing basketball. If you was gonna stop, you shouldn't have started. Yeah, let them keep playing basketball, bro. If you was gonna everybody knew coming into this situation, what this year was gonna be. You knew the pandemic hadn't gone nowhere. Yep. You knew all of that. Yeah. So if you was that worried about it, now again, I don't know if they had an opt-out clause. I have no idea. But if they did, and everybody that's on this court right now, if they didn't opt out, clearly they didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah. I mean, last year I think guys opted out specifically due to family issues, right?
Yeah, family issues, and also nobody wants to go be in a bubble away from their family for. You know what I'm saying? You might have, newborn. You might, wife might be pregnant. Yeah. Somebody might be sick in the family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was the beginning of the pandemic. Still, you really don't know what's going on. People don't really know much. Now I think we're at we're at our 1 year panniversary. The first case was literally today last year.
Okay. You got to stop calling that. Whatever you just called that, don't do that again.
A panniversary?
Sound like some exotic underwear. Not 400,000 motherfuckers died.
Fair. We're all there. Fair. Well, anyway, yeah, the first case was a year ago today.
The panniversary. What does that even mean? What's that? The pandemic? What is it with the anniversary?
Of the first case being in America.
That's hilarious, bro. You need to be stopped. That's
today.
That's super villain language right there.
I remember the first case was in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken.
It was?
Seattle.
Okay.
The first known case was in Seattle.
Interesting.
Today.
Interesting.
I think it was an Amazon worker actually.
Yeah, but I mean, I and also that's also why I'm not too mad at guys like Kyrie for just taking his little sabbatical. I think he's hilarious. I think he's absolutely hilarious.
The fucking press conference we have laying on the table, G. Like, why are you doing your press conference?
That man looked like he just got on punishment or something.
Thing about Kyrie is that he's good. So what you gonna say?
What you mean? What are you gonna say?
He's good.
The same shit we've been saying, that he's good, but is he worth the trouble?
I'm talking about like the Nets. Like I guarantee you, if Luau Cabanu disappeared for 2 weeks, would not disappeared. Took a league of absence for 2 weeks. Yeah, things would be a little bit different.
I mean, I still think we would be like, yo, where the hell is Timothy Luau Cabano? Like, why is he of all people going rogue? Like, this is honestly, people will still blame Kyrie. They would be like, it's Kyrie's fault. He influenced this man. Talking about he want to love his family and live life. He influenced this man.
But no, I don't have an issue with what Kyrie did. It's just that I feel like you got to let people know.
I mean, you would hope.
But you would hope you let people know. But I don't have an issue with what he did. I mean, hey, G, the man say he want to be with his family. Man want to be with the family, man. Who could, fault him for that? But I would, hope you would let somebody know ahead of time what you going to do. Not just decide a couple hours before the game that you gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't decide a couple hours for the game. You to me to tell me Kyrie, it's not like me and you where I'm like, hey man, I'm tired from working all day. Do you want to cover the game tonight? This is his only fucking job. It's his only goddamn job. He gets paid very handsomely. He knew good and goddamn well he was not gonna go to that game. He didn't just text somebody, oh, I'm not feeling well. You're lying, G. You're lying, G. You get tested every day. If you don't feel well, it's something wrong with everybody. Am I lying? If Kyrie was like, I don't feel well, come in. We need to see you. And then you know what he gonna say? That's not what I meant. No, G. Get your ass in here. If you don't feel good, go see this goddamn doctor. And
take this damn
so he just like,
test.
fuck it. I'm just not gonna say nothing to nobody. Hey, K, I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. What?
What? G, what you mean? What you mean you gonna see us in a couple weeks, G?
Hey, y'all have fun. Hey, y'all have fun during the season, G. I'll see y'all in a couple weeks, G.
But
hey, bro, y'all enjoy that road trip. I'll see y'all in a minute.
But what did you think about the first Nets outing?
I thought it was exactly what I said it would be. Food. I see a lot of food. I see some 7'1", kebab looking food. I see some fat pudgy donut looking food. I see some good handles but can't guard a soul looking food. Cause my lord,
G, he one of the worst fans in the NBA.
The only thing that will save them this playoffs is the fact that there is not a guard in the East, because LaMelo Ball is not in his prime yet, that can be able, that time after time, they can go down the court, point at Kyrie and say, put 50 on that man. You don't even have to guard him, but put 50 on that man.
Trying to think, is there a guard?
There's not a guard in the East. Steph Curry exists in the West. Dame Lillard exists in the West. Chris Paul even sometimes.
Chris Paul is not giving that. He's not going to give.
He's not going to give
relax.
You. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Chris Paul not.
Relax.
Chris Paul is not going to give Kyrie 50.
Relax.
That's not
That's
what I'm saying.
When we got. That's when we got to stop.
No, but he could give him an effective 24 and 10.
Kyrie gonna have 34 though.
Yeah, but how effective is Chris Paul 24 and 10? This man Colin Sexton was out there dancing with that man like he was in the musical.
The thing about Colin Sexton is Colin Sexton has very irrational confidence. And I also want to see what happens on Friday. Now, if Colin do that to him again on Friday, we got to talk.
I mean, he's going to do that again on Friday. They're going to look at that man. They're going to single that man out, and they're going to say, you, come here. Have this dance with me, G.
The thing when I saw the Nets was, first of all, I still think their defense can get stops when they need it. They got some. Yeah, they actually went up with 8 in overtime. Then they can start doing stupid shit. To me, it's their offense. They have to dial in their offense and be more concise with it. Like I said, KD and Kyrie had to be 54-90 every night to win. I guarantee you. Look at the game they lost. They weren't 50-40-90. And I don't think I'm asking too much, especially with having Harden there. What is the point of y'all taking shots you don't need to shoot? Also, Harden. Him taking the shot he took at the end of regulation is good on 29 other basketball teams. My sir, you play with Kevin Durant. What are you doing?
He's better than Kevin Durant.
I feel you.
He's way better than Kevin Durant.
No, he's
better than Kevin Durant.
First of all, hold on, wait. First of all,
he's better than Kevin Durant. He's the best player on the team offensively.
No, he's not.
He's better than Kevin Durant.
Okay.
He should be taking that shot.
No, he shouldn't.
He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. I'm James Harden. When the last time you was nominated for MVP, KD? Exactly. You can't even remember.
Here's why.
You can't even remember.
Here is why he shouldn't. Now, if Harden was cooking and had 40 that night, cool. He had like 15 at that point in time. KD had like 35 with Larry Nance guarding him. Gee, at least run a screen.
Why?
Damn.
He the best ISO player in the league.
He the best pick and roll player in the league too. Damn near.
So go with what works.
A screen. Do something.
Yeah.
But I just thought that down the stretch, especially in overtime when they went up 8 or with 6, whatever it was. They just had some really bad possessions back to back. Back to back, and it really just set them back, and then it allowed the Cavs to get back.
I forgot a versus was on right now. I totally forgot that versus was on right now.
Yeah, and then it allowed the Cavs to get back into the game.
Yeah.
But to me, it shows that they can possibly get stops, like those 3 to 4 stops that they may need.
It's the Cavs, bro.
Yes, I feel you, but same time, I think KD needs to play, like I said, all-world defense.
He can't do that, bro.
Yes, he can.
You want him to do that and still go out and drop 30. It's not happening.
Why the fuck can't he?
Because he's old and he got a torn Achilles now.
Gee, why the fuck can't he?
Because he's old and he has a torn Achilles now.
He did it yesterday. His defense was great.
Nah. It wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Nah, not that great.
His defense was good.
Not that great.
His defense was fine.
Not that great. Y'all giving up 145.
He ain't the only person out there. Kyrie gave up about like 60 of that 145.
I mean, that's your man's. That's your man's. Your man's.
At times yesterday, it looked like Kyrie didn't even have any recollection of where he was supposed to be defensively.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't because he ain't been there.
Good point.
Coach installing some new defensive sets. You ain't even there, G.
Great point.
Our issue with the Clippers last year was that they never had enough time to build any camaraderie because nobody was there. This man, Kyrie, decided after Christmas, he didn't even decide to take a holiday break before the holiday, G.
When did it have to New Year's too?
G, yes, bro. This man didn't even decide before Christmas to take a break, G. He like, fuck it, I'm going to play the season, and then I'm going to take 2 weeks off. And then I'll start playing basketball. And they're like, what the fuck, Kyrie? What are you doing, bro? Like, literally, this man, Kyrie, is diabolical in terms of, like, Kyrie, that coworker that don't show up the day y'all got a big presentation, and his shit is like a third of it. You like, bro, I got to read all your fucking slides, bro. What are you on, G? What you doing, bro?
And then come back to work a week later like he didn't just do that.
Exactly. Happy as hell. What's up? How did the presentation go?
Motherfucker, you know how the presentation went.
And then you know what he was, I did my part. What the fuck you mean you did your part? You weren't here. What do you mean?
Yeah, Kyrie is...
And you know what happens when you don't show up? You get the shittiest role when you no show. And now guess what he has? The shittiest role. Because he was asking motherfuckers for post-ups. Now he gonna be saying, can I get an ISO?
He was also dribbling the ball too much.
He also gonna be saying, can I get an ISO? Who was dribbling the ball too much?
Kyrie.
That's what you wanted him to do.
No, here's what
That's what you did. That's what you told me he was supposed to do.
Listen, what I said Kyrie should do is that the ball was ending up in the hands of too many random people at times when plays would break down. That's why I want Kyrie to come in. I don't want Kyrie running the offense like he was yesterday. I think that the Nets made it a point to get Kyrie ingratiated in the team, and that's why he was handling the ball so much. But I would hope that Steve Nash would go and basically just have conversations with them to make this all work. Yo, Harden the point guard, Kyrie you the 2, KD is the big dog.
What? No. You think that's fun?
Yes. I think that Harden should handle the ball all day because he's far and away the best playmaker on the team. I think KD is the best scorer on the team. And I think Kyrie is just like a mercenary.
Sorry. The game we got on in the background keep freezing. We watching Jazz Pelicans right now, which we're gonna finish this out talking about the Pelicans because they're interesting to me. Because I feel like they're gonna be bad again this year and it don't make sense.
Because the team is stupid. I told you this at first.
The team is not stupid. It's Zion's fault.
It's not Zion's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing about Zion is, after I saw him dunk bro in the Sacramento game, oh, you got to do that every night now.
He should have been doing that.
Oh, you got to do that every night.
I watched LeBron's first game the other day with my newborn because she loves basketball. So instead of turning on cartoons, sometimes I just turn on a game and she'll watch it. So we was literally watching LeBron first game. And this man LeBron was running to the rim with reckless abandon, so much energy, moving all around. I'm like, gee, why you can't do this?
First of all, he was in shape.
How's he not in shape?
I don't know.
He got 2 months off. What you mean? The fuck? You ain't Santa Claus?
Also, I think Zion is just a really nice guy, yo.
What does being a nice guy do
with shit?
But
he plays like he's a nice guy.
He plays like he's a fat nice guy.
Nah, he just plays like he's a nice guy. Like Zion
should get your big ass down there and have some more energy. Like
Zion should be, and then look, his numbers are crazy. He be shooting like 60%, so I don't want to harp too much on it.
Of course he shoots 60%.
Because
but he should be averaging more than 20. He should be averaging more than 24, and he should be averaging 10 rebounds a game.
He should be averaging 10 rebounds a game. My thing
right
is,
now.
My thing is that like I don't feel like he puts fear in the heart of defenders. When you see Zion coming to the rim, people should move.
That's a lie. You not see that motherfucker? Who was that took a charge from him the other day and he was laid the fuck out?
No, that's because Marcus Morris, but that's because he elbowed him. He like
it don't matter.
With elbow to the gut.
It don't matter. That's big as hell, boy.
I'm just saying when I see Zion go to the lane.
All right, Lonzo Ball, mid range pull up. Wow, okay. I respect Lonzo's growth with his game. He's grown every year. I still think he's got the potential to be a Hall of Famer.
It's getting late.
No, it's not. How's it getting late? He's 23.
Yeah,
he's 23.
Photo.
It don't
At some
matter.
point in
He's
time,
23.
we have to.
That's a lie. He's 23, G.
At some point in time, though, G, potential just
and he's
becomes,
averaging like 16, 7, and 7 this year.
He's averaging 16 points?
I think he is this year.
You sure it's 16 points?
Hold on. Let me double check. Alonzo this year, he's averaging. Never mind. He's averaging 12, 4, and 4. Okay, yeah, never mind. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, G.
I ain't heard about this.
No, well, you know what? He was either averaging. It was over a span. Then at some point in time this season, over like a 4 to 6 game span, he was averaging like 16, 7, and 7. Because I remember seeing some network or whatever post a graphic about how well he was doing, but also at the same time, COVID and all this shit is happening, but. I'm 12, 4, and 4 is still unacceptable for Zoe. He's shooting 38.7% from the field goal range and 28.2% from the 3-point line.
What's he shooting?
And 58.3% from the free throw line, G. Never mind. Never mind, G. I'm sorry.
What we doing here, bro? What we doing here, G?
Yeah, it might. Hey, at least
what we doing here?
At least LeVar got it right with one of them.
He got it right with one of them.
He
got it right with two of them.
He got it right with all of them.
All of them.
He got it right with all of them because none of them are on heavy drugs. They all at one point in time have been signed to an NBA team. So he got it right with all of them. But in terms of basketball, he got it right with one of them.
He got it right with two. Zoe gonna stay in the league.
He gonna be in the league, yeah. But so what?
Zoe gonna have a 10, 12 year career, yo.
Look. If Zoe was giving me 16, 7, and 7, then I would be saying what I'm saying. No. Then I would continue to sing his praises. But you can't give me 16, 7, and 7 if you shooting 38.7% from the field goal range and 28.3% from the 3-point line. This man career field goal percentage is 38.9%, bro.
What's his career free throw percentage?
49.3. This man got a worse career free throw shooting percentage than DeAndre Jordan.
We can't have that, dog.
Yeah,
we can't have that. G.
I'm not gonna lie. I went from saying Zoe might be a Hall of Famer to thinking, damn, it might be over for Zoe all in one.
We can't have it. Gee, this man
Dead
LaMelo
ass,
played.
it might
This
be over.
man
By the way,
LaMelo played
LaMelo is-
one
is-
basketball game. and he
LaMelo
was
was fucking
clearly-
amazing, bro.
And he played one basketball game, and he was clearly
way better than him.
better than Lonzo. After
By the
even
way,
in the games, LaMelo
Minnesota
scored.
should have drafted that man, like I told y'all on that goddamn pre-draft show. Go ahead.
I mean, it's the thing about Minnesota is just that like you paid D-Lo this money to be your lead guard, bro. What are we doing in Minnesota?
What is he doing in Minnesota?
Not what you paid him for.
You see LaMelo looking real good with Terry Rozier.
Yeah, but Rozier's a different
Make
type of
that
guard,
break.
though. Like, yeah, but
How?
Rozier, because I don't think Rozier can be a lead guard. I think D'Lo actually can be a lead guard and is a lead guard.
I think he proved last year in Golden State he can't do it.
Huh? He wasn't a lead guard last year. He wasn't a lead guard last year. He was hurt half the damn time.
And Steph was gone the whole year. Even when he was back, he wasn't great.
Okay, but okay, hold on.
No.
Okay, listen. The thing
Yo, what up,
about
Osmosis Gomez, and what up, Paul?
The thing about the Warriors last year is they didn't have enough talent for me to evaluate anybody. I'm not going to evaluate nobody on what they did with the Warriors last year because that shit last year was different.
I'm not upset.
They had Kai Bauman starting multiple games. He's not in the league right now, G.
He not in the league?
I don't think so.
Yeah. This man Zion really has only played 36 career games. That is kind of insane.
I mean, yeah, so it's like,
we
yo,
do
give
gotta
us
beat him.
time.
We can do. Yeah, he only played 24 games.
He's still, but still, seeing
and he technically is better. He's shooting a little bit less from the free throw line, but he's shooting 60% from the 2-point line this year. His effective field goal percentage is down by 1, but he hasn't taken really any threes this year.
he made one today.
He's shooting better from the field. Shooting 59.1%. He's taking 16.1 shots. That's also my problem with him. I need that to be around 18, 19. That's my problem with him. But it probably is his conditioning. But I need his shot attempts to be around 18, 19.
Some of that's the roster. Like you got.
Don't need to shoot. Whoever you about to name that ain't Brandon Ingram.
I'm saying Bledsoe don't need to shoot. Lonzo
don't
can't
need to shoot.
Lonzo
don't
can't
need to shoot. Steven Adams don't need to shoot. Nikhil Alexander-Walker, he can come off the bench. He can shoot. I won't lie. It is kind of amazing to me when I'm watching Zion though how quick with the basketball he is. Like in every other facet of watching him.
I think it just translate to every other place on the floor.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. In every other, whenever I see him moving without the basketball, he always looks slow and kind of big.
He get that damn ball.
But when he get the basketball,
he get the ball.
But when he actually gets the basketball, bro, he be hitting moves. He moves super quickly. He able to explode and bounce back up super fast. Like when he gets the ball in his hands, he is literally unstoppable.
He has the Shaq thing. The Shaq thing is I was watching.
That's the problem, though.
But listen,
7 inches shorter. Go ahead.
Listen, I was watching thing on YouTube and they was talking about Shaq and they was basically Shaq offensively is arguably the best offensive center ever. But what holds him back from possibly being the best center ever is his defense. Like he would conserve so much energy on defense that he would become a statue sometimes. And just like same with Zion. Zion sometimes I feel like conserves energy just becomes like if Zion wants to play defense, like I said, even was best friend in the league because he athletic as shit. But sometimes he just is there. Bro, what you like if he moved that quick everywhere?
Yeah.
And I don't know if Zion's offense is gonna be good enough to be able to anchor a team if he's not also elite defensively.
I think he's played 36 games, so he don't even know what his
I said is yet. No, I don't
understand that. I'm just saying. But if he can, he just ain't played enough games, bro. You know what I can't wait is now that we're gonna have enough time. I can't wait to just have Hoops and Brews episodes during the week where we just literally talk about specific players or what they need to do or what positions and shit like that. Like just be able to actually talk about them guys because he's one of those guys where I would love to just sit down and just have a long, in-depth conversation with a few people about his game in terms of just like what it needs to be built. He's one of those guys I actually really am going to be very eager to talk to NBA players about, and not current NBA players, former NBA players about. Because even like Stack saying that he don't think Giannis is the best player in the league and could ever be the best player in the league because of the fact that he can't shoot. Last year I felt a certain way, but this year when I watch Giannis, I'm just like, I like the attempt. I do. As I saw earlier, like I said, boy, get that little ass gooseneck when he shot that 3 and clanked it. He be trying. But I need to see more. And and yes, you're a 2-time MVP, but I spent the better half of my basketball hatred toward LeBron James in that period of my life, saying that he had to get better because he wasn't one-dimensional as a player, but he was one-dimensional when it mattered for winning time, and LeBron always was to me. I think he's gotten a little bit more of some balls to him post 2015. Even when he played with DWade, I think if DWade didn't put that battery in his back, he wouldn't have been the machine he was. But I think a guy like DWade allows you, a guy like DWade who you look at personally as a hero because he just always been like a big brother to you. Say, nah, this your shit. You run it. You be the guy. I'm here to support you. It's time for you to turn up because you got to turn up. That put that battery in your back. That don't happen. I don't really think we see the same LeBron we saw. So I think that with Giannis got the battery in his back. I love the competitor and I love whatever. But the same conversation we had earlier where I was like, yo, Chris Middleton's supposed to be his Kobe. And you like, no, he not. He's supposed to be Chris Middleton. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not good enough. Giannis need more help. So if Giannis is just going to be a one-man band, you know what I mean? In terms of like him solely being disgustingly the best player on the team and no one being close. Like we can say what we want to about Shaq, but Kobe was right there with him. For that season that he won championship with DWade, DWade was right there with him. When he was playing with Penny wasn't.
DWade was better.
No, I'm not upset at that. I'm not. When he was playing with Penny was right there with him. He wasn't better than him, but still, he was right there in terms of you looking at them guys and you not looking at one of the guys and being like they're not a great duo. The Bucks don't have a great duo.
And I think Middleton and Giannis is a great duo.
They're a terrible duo. What is it amounted to?
Conference Finals?
No, that's trash.
How's that trash?
That's trash.
Only 4 teams get there every year.
That's trash when you go up and you lose 4 straight or 3 straight. That's trash.
But it's trash. They lost 4 straight.
That's trash. It's fucking
Only
trash.
Only 4 teams get there every year, bro.
It's trash. I don't care.
Only 4 teams get there every year, bro.
More victories are for minor league coaches.
I'm just saying. Only 14.
Show me where the boss is. Ferrari Testarossas. The hammer went broke, so you know I'm more focused.
My
man
thing
went insane, by the way.
My thing with that.
By the way, we're gonna end this soon because Pavy gotta go.
Is I think Middleton is fine. But my thing, Giannis got to keep getting better, bro. Like, I don't know what. Like, he got to just get better, bro. Like, I don't know how we can.
2-time MVP.
He got to get better.
I think he shouldn't have signed a Supermax. I think Giannis doomed his. Ability to probably ever be remembered as like a champion when he was the guy.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He's 24.
So
even when the deal was over, he's 29.
So.
The hell you mean?
He gonna be what 29 with 2-3 MVPs, no rings. That's mid. That's
okay. You win them in your 30s.
You're a choke.
All you need is one.
Yeah. How he gonna get that one with KD, Kyrie, and how?
Also, I don't think. Also,
that's my whole point. No, you signed us a Supermax, G.
If it don't work in these 5 years, you're gonna be somewhere else when you 30.
And then you're gonna be considered to be a guy that peaked when he was young and never won.
No, but all you need is one.
Look, I fuck with Giannis, but if Giannis does not win a championship in Milwaukee, he will forever to me be a fraud. Period. Point blank. He can go somewhere else and win 3 straight. I don't care. You specifically said you was gonna stay here and you was gonna win, and you didn't do that. So you did that. I didn't tell you to do that. You did that. So if you gonna do that, then guess what? You got to take accountability for it. The same way Chuck take accountability for not winning rings and being like, I had my opportunities, but it didn't happen. You got to take accountability for that, big fella. And
he got about 15 years left.
You
got 10 years left. You got 10 years.
We always say that, but we never know what. We don't know what God has planned for that man.
We don't.
And I'm not wishing bad on him because I love the man. I think that he's a great kid.
No, you're right.
I think Giannis is a great kid. I think he's a great man, and I think he does well at taking care of his family. Hell of a basketball player, hell of a high character guy. So this is not me questioning him personally, but if we talking about basketball wise, he is gonna be literally remembered with the Charles Barkleys if he doesn't win a ring in Milwaukee. Period. And I don't care if he wins one in the later half of his career. You will be even Chris Paul. If Chris Paul wins a ring in the next year or so or whatever, because he get bounced around, or he fulfill his deal in Phoenix and then still somehow in the league and win a championship in 2025, that shit don't count.
It count.
Get that shit out of here.
So does Gary Payton ring count to you?
Yeah, he actually played, was a productive.
The fuck you mean? So if Chris Paul playing not productive, it don't matter?
Stop. Gary Payton was actually, what, he a starter on that team?
No, I don't think he started.
I think he was a starter on that team.
I think Jason Williams started.
I think he was a starter on that team. Or if not,
he was a six man.
If not,
I think he was a 6 man.
If not, he was the closer on that team.
He was.
So
Chris Paul couldn't be that?
G. No, I
so
don't want to. I don't want to hear that, G.
Okay, so let's say.
Okay, fine. No. Fine. You get credit for it, but it's not when you was the guy.
You still was on the D.
No, we gonna say you got the ring, but it was when you was washed.
No, I'm not. It count, bro.
Who got a ring when they was washed?
All of the big three.
That's cap. None of them was washed.
Okay,
you're lying.
They was all past, bro. They was all past their prime.
How you win defensive player of the year and you pass your fucking prime?
That's past his prime.
Shut, man. All right, man.
It was. He was 31 years past his prime. He was cold. It was still past his prime.
You tweaking.
That tell you how cold KG is. It's past prime.
He was not. G.
That was
literally the last year of his prime.
He would tell you he was past prime.
That was the last year of his prime. That was the last year of his prime.
All of them was past prime.
That was the last year of his prime.
Okay. He was past prime to me, but
that was the last year of his prime.
To me, he's past prime, but
and that's not the same as Chris Paul winning. How old is Chris Paul right now?
Chris Paul old as hell.
Okay, then, G. So 2 years from
Chris
now,
Paul balled it.
37-year-old Chris Paul is not the same as 30-year-old Paul Pierce or 32-year-old Paul Pierce, 31-year-old Ray Allen, and 33-year-old Kevin Garnett. Get the fuck out of here, man.
KG won 33. He was like, how old was KG? He won 30. He was like 31. But he had been in the league like 13
that's
years.
My whole. So okay. So they wasn't washed.
Like 13 years,
they wasn't washed.
They were over the hill. They were all over the hill.
They won that ring. Kevin Garnett was 32.
They were all over the hill.
He didn't win that ring in 06, 07. What you want?
Yes, it was.
They won a ring in 06, 07.
Right. 07, 08, wasn't
he? Was playing in Minnesota. No, yes. He was. Yeah.
They were all over the hill.
He was 31.
They were over the hill. I mean, in the league like fucking 14 years
over
already.
The hill, you was averaging 18.8, 9.2, 3.4.
Now go look at
player of the year.
And
defensive player of the year.
Now go look at KG. KG.
No, but you can say that offensively, but how you still win defensive player of the year?
He
took 4 fucking shots. He took 4 less shots a game. What you talking about?
Defensive numbers, G.
He won defensive player of the year that year.
Understand that,
what are you talking about? Didn't he win defensive player of the year that year?
Yes, he did. I understand.
What are you talking about, G?
That is not Kevin Garnett. He was still really good.
You got to stop.
But he was heading to be over the.
You need to be stopped.
All of them were.
You need to be stopped.
That's why they joined together. Like,
the man fucking played for 7 more years after that. And was an all-star 4 more times after that.
All-star appearances don't count. Here's why. All-star appearances don't count. All-star appearances don't count. Yao Ming.
Kevin Garnett all-star appearances don't count.
Some of them shits, no. Some of them shits, hell no. When he was averaging 13 points, some of them shits, hell no, they don't. Hell no. All-star appearances are fugazi. Yao Ming got about 5 of them bitches that Yao Ming should not have.
Gee, I swear to God.
Gee, when he averaging like 13 on them damn years?
Who?
KG.
What year?
G.
He was. What you mean?
Right here.
Right where? Here? He was averaging 14.8. What do you mean?
That's an all-star.
What do you mean is that all-star?
14.87 is all-star.
Who made the all-star team last year that didn't deserve? It's people that don't deserve to make the all-star team every year.
Yao Ming, half his career.
Kevin Garnett deserved. Dirk Nowitzki didn't deserve to make it the last 3 years. I don't want to hear that.
He didn't. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear that. This man played 5 years. He played 3 years after that. After that all-star
and
period.
then 3 years
you
was
need
Huff.
to be stopped.
And then 3 years was Huff.
You need to be stopped, G.
And look.
G, look, stop. If Chris Paul win a ring at 37 and then play until he's 42, then the ring count. But if you win a ring at 37, talking about I'm retiring, man, hell no. Get that out of here, bro. Man. It count. You win that ring is your bench player ring. It's not when you was the man.
It count.
Chris Paul he still is the man technically as of today.
No, he ain't.
Yes, he is. He still is the man.
He ain't.
He is. I denied it. But he revived himself.
Sure.
He wasn't I don't think he's a top 25 player anymore. But last year he was. And the year before that he wasn't.
That's fair.
The year before that he wasn't, but last year he was. This year I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he is. So if you're still a top 25 player to me, I'm not upset at that. But I honestly, in 2012, 2013, I don't know if it's 25 guys I'm taking over Kevin Garnett.
All-star team is 12 people.
That's 24 guys, G. Stop.
It's 24. Yeah, actually, yes, it is.
Okay, then. So who you taking 24 players over Kevin Garnett in 2012, 2013?
Yes.
Name them.
I'm not about to run a list right now.
Name
I'm
them.
not about to run a list right now.
Exactly.
But no,
Exactly.
literally. We can look. We can pick this back up, and I will name you those 24 or 5 people who I'm taking over there. I can name you 3 power forwards I'm taking over the man. I can name you 3 power forwards I'm taking over the man. Off top of my head. Zebo, Blake, Kevin Love. LaMarcus Aldridge. What?
You taking Zebo 22?
In 2012? Once Zebo give you a double-double? 20 and 10?
Hold on. Let's see. No disrespect to Zebo. Okay, Zebo was an all-star that year. And Zebo averaged 15. He averaged 15 and 11. What you mean?
That's a double-double.
KG averaged 14.8, 7.8.
Exactly. And that's off the top of my head. David Lee might be better than him that year.
Gee, you gotta go home.
He might be. Look up David Lee numbers that year. Look up David Lee numbers that year. G. Look up David Lee numbers that year.
That's what we gonna name this episode, by the way. David Lee, 2012, 2013. He averaged 18.5.
Exactly. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Stop, G.
Fuck out of here.
You need to stop.
Fuck out of
David
here.
Lee, but these guys were all-stars. So, yeah, they was the best 24 in the league.
I'm just saying.
What other guys?
I just said.
You still got 22 more people to name.
You. I
so
can
stop,
name
G. You lying.
I can name them.
You lying.
I was just naming power forwards off the top of my head that
the
are
big
better.
ticket need to punch your ticket.
I named 5 power forwards off the top of my head that were better. I can probably keep going.
And he was still an all-star.
He shouldn't have been.
That's not the point. He was still an
the
all-star.
The point is he shouldn't have been. Was he All-NBA that year?
Let's see.
Was he in the all teams?
Hold on. Let's see. Kevin Garnett, he was all NBA. He was all NBA defense, third team all NBA defense. The year before he was. They
don't have third team.
Actually,
defense. You mean second team?
I'm sorry, second team in
2012.
Before.
The year before.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Well, the year before.
So that's 2012, 2013. So that's the year before.
He was still an all-star?
The year before.
So
he wasn't all NBA nothing.
He's still playing all-world defense.
That's the year before, G.
So
you said
what?
he was 2012. The year
so
before.
What? He was an all-star the next year. How you do that? How you an all-star the next year? Then not an all-star for a bunch of time.
Because people vote for the all-star game. The fans love him.
All right, G. You're mad disrespectful.
I'm not.
And actually, that was the last year KG was all-star. Let that man live.
He deserved to be an all-star
Let that man live, G. Stop.
Rondo was better than him that year.
No, he wasn't. Go home.
We can hear this episode.
Go home.
Because now you lying.
No, now you lying.
You're lying. You are lying to yourself. Rondo's better than that man that year, G. Stop lying, G. Stop lying to the people right now, bro.
In 2011, in 2012.
No, stop.
No,
stop
hold on.
The year.
Hold
stop changing the year.
2012, 2013.
Stop changing the year.
Rondo averaged 13 and 11.
Exactly. Stop
Give me
changing
the big ticket.
G, you know
who you taking on your team? Rondo
fucking
or big
Rondo.
Ticket? Give me big ticket.
The Celtics pick Rondo.
Give me big ticket, G.
All right, G. You're
lying,
ticket, bro.
Give me the ticket, G.
Wasn't Rondo All-NBA?
For that year, give me the ticket.
Wasn't Rondo All-NBA?
I don't care if he was. For that year, give me the ticket.
All right, G.
Give me the ticket.
All right, G. You lying.
Dead ass. Any year Kevin Garnett was an all-star, give me him over Rajon Rondo.
Right,
no, I'm not.
You lying, but
any year he was an all-star, give me him over them.
Who?
Give me any year Kevin Garnett was an all-star, give me him over Rajon Rondo.
You lying, but
no, you lying.
When Rondo was all-star that year?
He was an all-star that year.
Then,
so as I keep saying, name someone that was not an all-star. You got 21 more guys left.
G, I'm just naming.
So stop, G. You naming other guys that was all-stars. So what you gonna say? Kobe Bryant, Shaq? Yeah, they was all-stars. The fuck?
Pau Gasol was better.
He was probably an all-star.
Was he? That's a real question. Was he?
I swear to God, bro. Nah,
for real. Was he?
You get on my nerves, G. Pau Gasol, 2011, 2012.
No, stop.
I'm sorry. 2013. I'm sorry. 2012, 2013. Actually was not better. He averaged 13.7 and 8.6.
No. You're right.
Stop lying.
That's the year that.
Stop lying.
No, you're right. You're right because that's the year that Dan Tony came. Nah, that's the year that. That's the year that Dan Tony came. Eric Gordon was better. I guarantee you that's the year Eric Gordon averaged 22 points. No, I'm lying because Chris Paul would have been there.
You know what? That's gonna be the name of this episode.
Check it. Big fella. Check it first because that might be the year that Eric Gordon averaged 22.
He averaged 17.
Okay, I'm lying. I'm thinking about the years that he was with the Clippers.
He averaged 22 in 2011. I'm sorry, 2012, 2011.
Okay, yeah.
In 56 games.
Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying. Then I'm lying. Forgive me.
Why?
Forgive me for that.
What's like? What do you have to gain by this?
Harden was better.
Of course. They made the finals.
You said Harden was better. I just said Harden was better.
And actually, no, they wouldn't. Let me see.
Harden was 6 better year than I think.
James Harden, 2012, 2013. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. He averaged 26 that year, or 25.9. That was his first year in Houston. Yes, he was better than Kevin Garnett. Yes, he was another all-star. Name someone that was not an all-star that year that was better than Kevin Garnett. You cannot do it. You can't do it. You just disrespect him. You still got 20 more guys. He fucking.
Was he an All-Star? Look this up. I don't know. Was he an All-Star?
Yes. And I think that was the year that he was top 5 in MVP vote.
No, that was the
If-
year. Nah,
He was an all-star and he was
that was
all
the- that was
defense
the
that
year
year. He was an all-star, all defense. Name another year. Exactly. Everybody you gonna name is gonna be an all-star. Stop disrespecting the ticket, G.
I keep going.
You can name 50 people better than Dirk the last year. He was an all-star. Okay? Stop disrespecting the fucking big ticket, nigga.
Tyson Chandler's better. He was an All-Star though, so that's
Exactly.
He was an all-star,
Okay. Please name the whole all-star team.
wait. Was he All-Star the year?
2012, 2013. Yes, that was the year that he won Defensive Player of the Year with the Knicks.
Arguably, J.R. Smith was better. I'm lying.
Go home.
I'm lying about J.R. Smith.
Go home. Leave.
I'm lying about J.R. Smith.
You're lying. G, are
I'm
you
lying
really
about
doing
J.R.
this right
Smith.
now?
I'm lying about J.R. Smith. All right, come on. Let's
If y'all watching this right now, drop a
end on
like,
that.
G.
Let's
Drop a
end
like.
on that.
Drop a
Let's
like,
end on
G.
that.
By the way, GMO Pavy.
What's
We
up?
gotta wait for the next episode of Hoops and Brews, but you had a trade that you brought up. What? Talk to us about it.
talk about the Eric Gordon, Danny Green trade.
What other trade do you think we're talking about? Come on,
yeah.
G.
It was a Eric Gordon, Danny Green trade.
Can you? Why you think I'm asking you that,
I just-
about that, man?
I
so
traded-
you could just mention it, man.
I traded Eric Gordon and a 2nd-round pick for Danny Green. Reason being is I just think that the Sixers need more scoring. I think Eric Gordon can, in theory, help with that. Also, he's back with Darren Moore, who signed him that stupid ass contract. And
what
then-
about Shake Milton?
what? He's not the shooter that.
Yeah, but he's averaging like 23, I believe, over the past 4 or 5 games.
When he started doing
Shake
that?
been going crazy over the past 5
Yeah,
games.
but that's also because Embiid wasn't there some of them games.
Did I not watch
Tobias
Shake
wasn't there some of
Milton
them
give
games.
the Clippers 38 on a Sunday in
Yeah,
2020?
I feel you.
I watched Shake Milton walk into Staples Center and give the Los Angeles Clippers 38 on a Sunday afternoon. Don't disrespect Shake. Kawhi was on the floor. PG was on the floor. Pat Bev was on the floor. And they was getting their ass worked.
Yeah, but not that. And then for the
Work.
Rockets, I think you just want to
Drop it like.
for the Rockets, I think that you just want to get rid of salary, and then yeah. But now let's actually leave it there for now.
Yeah, I know Pavy got to go. So we'll get up with y'all next time, man. It's been Hoops and Brews. If you are watching this, please make sure that you drop a like on this video, as well as make sure that you hit subscribe if you are watching us right now, HNB Media TV or youtube.com/Hoops and Brews. Podcast will be up immediately after this for the folks on Patreon. If you are subscribed to our Patreon, patreon.com/HNB. And as always, man, we really appreciate you all for tuning in. This has been Hoops and Brews Happy Hour. We will get back with you guys very shortly. And until then, do not drink and drive. By the way, we was drinking that Rock, that Termana tequila. Shout out to the Rock. We got to get the Rock to sponsor us. That's my next goal. Is to get Termana tequila sponsored. You want to put that fucking island shit all on the background? Put the tiki torches, G. We got you, Rock. Send that check, G. But anyways, we'll get up with y'all later. Any final words?
Stay safe.
Yep. And as always, stay fresh like you got a contract.
Fresh like I just got a contract. Fresh like I just got a max. Roll up this, we ballin' to the max.